Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer from Urban Artifact. If you're not familiar with them, they're one of my favorite breweries out there. They are, from what I understand, the largest kettle sour brewery in the country. I mean, it's pretty niche to be only making kettle sours, but they make fantastic kettle sours. Real ingredients, true intentions. You just listen to Craft Beer and Brewing. You listen to the head brewer, and he just knows his stuff. Like, I know everybody puts down kettle sour, and like me, I want everything to be mixed fermentation, blah 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 blah. But if you put the amount of knowledge and technical science that he understands about brewing these beers, and you can execute it to great heights. And I have yet to be disappointed by a single beer from him. So there you go. This is Jack. This is a pumpkin pie sour, 7.7%. They call it American fruit tart, which is fun. I like even the messaging about sour this, sour that. It's a fruit tart. That's what he wants to sort of sell you on with the language of the beer. And then also, I want to say I probably had a pumpkin sour before, but I can't specifically remember any. But we're talking about literally within fingers of how many I've ever had in my entire life. So that's very interesting. So let's pour it out. I haven't tried it yet. Obviously not much of a head, but brilliant kind of color. Honestly looks like a flat hazy IPA. Big orange, kind of medium gold color, completely opaque. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Definitely a solid amount of that spicing, some good acidity in here, which is weird because the tart part is a little weird. It sort of basically tricks you into thinking acetaldehyde, which is, in my opinion, this kind of sour, fleshy gourd thing is how I detect acetaldehyde, which is at certain levels in all flavor in beer. But all that beautiful kind of autumnal spice thing, it's interesting. So it smells like a pumpkin spice latte infected beer because there's that sourness underneath. It's really funky. Cheers. Oh, it's fun. Oh, okay, that's fun. Cool. Where are we going with this, huh? So definitely the standard autumnal spices up front. So we're doing cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, blah blah. And then it's got this really nice kind of tart character, which almost sells you on I guess the color sort of hits me, but I think carrot juice, which I guess is if you think about it, pumpkin puree and carrot juice probably taste somewhat similar, right? So it's got this big tart carrot juice thing that almost tastes like something very healthy. Autumnal spice, tart, and then it's weirdly fruity too. It's got this acidity, has this stone fruit plum thing, so it almost looks like plum flesh, and it has that. And on the back end, you get a little bit of light, maybe. Is there malt character to this? A little bit of booze, 7.7. And then a little bit of this fleshy gourd flavor, which again I associate with acetaldehyde. This is a very weird beer. Hi, how's it going? In the end, I mean, it's a sour beer that has X amount of fruitiness, which again I associate with some amount of pumpkin flesh, carrot juice, plum tartness with the pumpkin spice, and then a little bit of this kind of fleshy pumpkin thing on the back end, which again, just like the aroma, sort of sells you on raw flavor. So for the advanced palates, or not advanced specifically, for trained palates, it comes off like an off flavor. Acidity is medium plus, nice and tart. Honestly, it's not bad. And it's honestly pretty good. I mean, it's imperial sour spiced ale with some fruitiness. This might be one of the worst beers I've had from him, and it's still fine. I honestly think that it maybe needs a little bit more sweetness. The spice flavor is good. Maybe a little bit more spice and a little bit more sweetness. I think this needs to be pushed a little bit more desserty, because you don't really eat pumpkin pie for the acidity aspect of it. I think it needs a little bit of boosted kind of vanilla thing going on to make it more desserty. At least that's how I would reconstruct the beer. And then maybe go a little bit harder on some of the spices, because I think some of those spices and brown sugar thing going on, sometimes you can create this kind of a pie crust flavor without specifically just making the beer necessarily too sweet. That kind of cinnamon, graham crackery thing can be recreated with spices, vanilla and other stuff too. So I think it lacks a little bit in that. But it's good beer. I mean, again, if this is a testament to one of the worst beers I've had from him, I think he'll take that. This still gets a solid And even then, I'm not even focusing on the quote unquote like off flavor thing that this beer sort of recreates. It's just that it's just the fruity spice ale instead of really sounding like pumpkin pie for me. And I think that makes it a little bit like good. 1 second, okay? I'm almost done. Quick one. Let's go. You keep me stop yammering. I'll just. Still good rating. I would still. Honestly, I would still drink this over a large amount of pumpkin beers because I just generally don't like them. So it works for me. No. Let's go with an 86. 86 is a good score. 86 pumpkin pie urban artifact. Yeah, that's a good score. B is a solid rating. It's like good. I would recommend it. I wouldn't go crazy for it. It's not perfect in its execution in my mind, but it's okay. 85 is a good score. 86. 86. Pumpkin pie, urban artifact. Jack, cheers later.